Alright, hello, you're watching this because you need to do your lab on somewhere other than the virtual machine. So what I'm going to show you is how to connect to our class server and get a terminal on that. And you'll just be able to follow all these instructions and do your work there. So the only thing you have to do is install this program called PuTTY. So if you search for that on Google, you can click here. We're going to go download that. Download PuTTY here apparently. It'll probably look like this for you. Download it here. And I guess we want 64-bit most likely. If that one doesn't work, you can always try the 32-bit one, but we're going to go ahead, download, install, next, forever and ever, install. And we'll use this to connect to our class server. Okay. So now you have it installed. You can search for it. You can find it in your start menu. Just start searching for PuTTY. There it is. And so this is what we're going to do. We're going to connect to the class server, which is server. Hope you can see that. It looks like there we go. How about that? Server.lawtonsclass.com. That's what you're going to connect to, okay? And you'll leave 22 the same. SSH is the one we're going to use. And then you're going to hit open. And let me zoom back out now. Alright. So, do you want to trust this machine we're about to connect to? You say yes. And then you are met with this little prompt. And it says login as. Who do you want to log in as? And you'll use your class server account that I made you, which is your last name underscore your student ID. Alright, so I have one for test student. Test. Okay, hit enter, and then you'll type your password for that. Whatever you did, it was most likely that because you couldn't set up the virtual machine, it's still the same as your username, so give that one. And now hit enter and you're in. So now you're on the class server and you have a terminal prompt. So you can do everything that I was talking about. You can even change your server password if you want to. I encourage you to. But what you need to do now is everything from the lab. Okay? So let's see here. All you have to do at this point is follow the lab. You'll say refresh starter code, hit enter, then you'll copy all this stuff into your current directory, because right now you don't really have any other options. You are in your home folder and you can't really access anywhere else on this class server, so you have to keep everything here. So you don't need to do any cd commands, just say immediately from your home folder, copy all this stuff. Okay? And then you should be able to do everything after that. The turn-in command works just fine. It's just getting here was the hard part. So now you are on the class server, you're connected to another computer, and so that's where the files are that you're editing. As long as you have an internet connection, you're connected to this. And yeah, you could say exit when you're done to log out or to just save your work for later. But everything else in this lab write-up works just fine. So it's all about the following. Let me just make it big for a second. So you're just going to log in. You're going to download PuTTY. Log in into server.lawtonsclass.com with your server username. And most likely the default password, and that is last name underscore student ID. Okay? And then from there, you'll be set into your home folder, and everything from the lecture, from the lab, will all make sense. Then you'll immediately copy all the files. And you can even edit files from the lecture, whatever you want. That's all you need to do. So this PuTTY will give you access to the server. Do your lab on that. Okay? Dun dun dun. That's all I got. Good luck.